Alrighty, guys, and welcome back once again. We're back live for your VNEA World Pool Championships. VNEA, Las Vegas, Nevada, the Westgate Hotel. We are locked, we are loaded, ready to rock and roll. My name is Grant. I'm sitting beside the one and only Mr. Ben Francis. How are we, Ben? And congratulations, by the way.
Oh, thank you, sir.
A side winner, men's masters, great job.
Once again, undefeated. One more time for Mr. Hui.
Yeah, I forgot to show the tribute, but I'll make sure that I do that in the finals.
Yeah, at the end, that'll be fine. I'm like already thinking about it, and I hope it's not me that has to put on the jersey this time. I want it to be like John or Joe or Eric.
Yeah.
Because Steven got to do it.
You did.
I got to do it.
Yeah.
I hope it's one of them. I might have to like dog it on purpose or something, just in case it's me, right? As long as we're ahead enough.
That's it.
Then it might actually happen. Right?
That's right. That's right. All right, guys, we are locked and loaded. Get on that share button. Give it some love. Another phenomenal match. Men's Masters 8-ball. We have the infamous 5, all guns blazing.
Both from Colorado. They seem like they're all pretty good friends. Well, if not friends, they know each other quite well, obviously. These guys are all super shooters. And it looks like infamous 5 got the first break. They came up dry. Jose came up dry on the right side table there.
Yeah, you're going to know their player names a lot better than I will.
I know most of them. Thankfully, infamous 5 has their names on the front of their shirts. That's handy, right?
Monk, they are still in it. A-side winner.
Yeah, after this match, if you guys want to go back and watch our match, it was the previous stream to this one.
And it is also available not only on Q Sports Live, but if you go on to the CompuSport, you can go onto the link that David posted up there. It is also available on the brackets now.
Oh, we got David posting the link now?
David right there.
My man. Oh, yeah.
Our pin master.
I see. We can also, put it right in this here, right?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I think something super cool about CompuSport now, it's something new, is you can post the stream link into the bracket. I love that. As a streamer and as a fan of the game. Because then I can just look at the brackets when I'm not at the tournaments and click right on the stream and boom, you're there.
Yep, pretty cool. That's for sure.
So we've got all guns blazing in the white shirts, both shooting. And we've got infamous 5 in the black. Nice jam-up shirts they got there.
They have some pretty sporty-looking jam-up shirts, no doubt about it.
And they have a couple of them. This is they have a couple different colors, so
yeah.
Jose Loma hooked them up, right?
Yeah. Ebb and Flow, Manitoba. How are you, Fern? Money is on Colorado. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet someone from Colorado is going to win. And yes, we did have a table mechanic come in and have a look at table number 2.
They tend to roll off a little bit. It can be a lot of factors like the humidity, the air in the room, but I think one of the biggest factors is sometimes in pool you just have that shot where you kind of need to sit on the table.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not going to make a table roll off, but some people may make a table roll off when they have to sit on it, right?
Hey, are you calling me fat, Ben?
No, it was just a generalization.
All right.
But you know what I mean?
Come to work,
like,
I get called fat. I love it.
And I thought, because it was just in that one corner, in that one section, and I told him, table mechanic, this is where the roll is. And then after he was done, he came back and he's like, there was a pretty good roll in that corner.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that's what it was, is kind of like if somebody has to sit on that corner to shoot a certain shot, that's what'll make that one corner dip.
Yeah,
and it doesn't take much. It's like a fraction of an inch, right?
Yeah. I would agree with you, Ben.
But Shannon Benson and High Country Promotions and the team, they do a fantastic job of keeping these tables in really good shape. And so the table mechanic just came over right away. I went and found him. He said, yeah, no problem. Came right over, fixed it, 5 minutes. Away we go.
We're back to good again.
And I've actually seen it to a point where they had a table where they couldn't quite get it straight, and so they just moved it out with another table.
Sweet.
Like, they don't mess around, right?
No
They're
doubt.
making sure we got the best equipment to play on, right?
Yep, I would agree. And again, right, huge shout out to High Country.
So we've got all guns blazing shooting on the left. You'll see Piazza's on the back of their shirt. That's Tony Piazza's restaurant and sports bar. Looks like a nice place. I'd love to make it down there to play some. They got all kinds of different tournaments. There's always action
for
there.
Sure.
I bet they put on a good time. And Tony's a heck of a player. We got Jose coming to the table on the right. A little bit of a cluster there.
For the finish.
Yeah, 8-ball on the left for the 10-0. This is a big one. First game on their breaks. This is what you want to do. You steal their breaks and fully punish them for it.
Absolutely. A 10-0 win.
Oh, I got the mouse.
Yep,
That's
you
why
got the power.
That's why you're looking at me funny. And you'll see on the side of our scoreboard there, we have the numbers 2 and now 3. And that refers to what games they are currently playing, so we can get an idea when the match is close to over how many balls one team needs.
Bob, so you're telling me he's up on the ice cream bars. I love it. You and me both, Bob. If anybody saw the video of us going around and giving a tour, that should tell you I'm not Ben's size.
No, he's not Ben size. They call me fun size. Fun size.
Fun size. Just put him in your pocket, carry him around with you.
Good thing I got the nickname franchise and not fun size.
Oh, we missed the boat.
Right? It's too late.
It is too late. Well, it's never too late.
I
really.
was dubbed franchise a long time ago. Can't change that now.
Ben Fun Size Francis. Wow.
Franchise.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
see, it
too
doesn't
much.
work.
Yeah, it doesn't
work. Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Thank
Puts my
goodness.
mind in a twist, which then twists up my tongue.
Dodged a bullet there. I wouldn't have brought it up if I thought there was any chance that would have happened.
Although, I mean, we could have. So here's the thing: is you could have your player name Ben Franchise Francis, but a commentator name
Well, that's
of
not.
Ben Fun Size Francis.
It's not quite the same because they can't see me.
But now they know you're fun.
It would
size.
almost have to be the other way around, right?
No.
Because they could see me on camera and be like, he's fun-sized.
FYI, pear is a shape. I say the same thing, Bob, right? Round is a shape.
Yeah, Tony Piazza from Denver. Rob Boone wants to know, do I need to message one of you to let you know I got a ticket?
Nope. I'll see that when I get back to doing tickets. Was just in between the last match and this match. I had to go and eat. So that took up my time.
That is something that needs to happen once in a while.
Every now and again.
In Vegas, yeah.
Every now and again. And I didn't get to eat a lot, but enough to satisfy the hunger pangs at this point.
Jason Edwards, thanks for tuning in on the Facebook from South Wales. He loves a bit of a laugh. Grant and I always have a good laugh.
We have a good time on the mic.
We keep it loose around here. It's not all about dead serious pool. You got to have a good time, too.
You have to. That's one of the keys, I think, to how you guys play, is you guys always have a good time. I got to, and I'm kind of going to talk a little bit third person, but I was able to play on Ben's team when we were in Niagara Falls, and kind of got to see firsthand exactly how you guys are, and it's so different. I mean, you guys are like a tight group of guys just having fun. You don't really take the pressure into account. Now, pair that together with the skill that you have, and I mean, it's just a winning combination.
the pressure is there. I was shaking like a leaf the first game still. Like, you settle in after the first game
For
kind
sure.
of thing. But the first game,
jitters,
I was
yeah.
like super nervous, and I overhit a ball, and I
Yeah.
lost the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was purely because of pressure. I was just like, and I had no business getting to that table, so that added to it.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm sitting in my chair thinking, there's no way I'm getting up here. Quite funny.
John would call you a jump stick with ears.
Jump stick with ears. Oh, God.
Oh, that's awesome.
Too funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And Bob Johnson, my team, is still in. We play the final tomorrow at 5 Pacific Standard Time.
And I'll tell you, that draft, now that the room is starting to clear out,
They moved all the tables and lights, and now it's coming in heavy.
pretty big.
Yeah. We might have to close like one side of those doors,
Yeah, right?
possibly. I don't
'Cause-
even know if that would help, but
Well, it's cold. Let me
Can't-
tell you.
can't hurt to try.
It's like getting air conditioned blowing on your back the entire time.
I got the sweater, so I'm good now.
Needs that ball to go.
And I had to mention to these guys after we played them, Infamous 5, that I love their energy. I love the way they play. I love their energy. They're out
they
there,
play similar to how you guys play.
and they're out there kind of picking on each other to
Yep.
keep it loose and have
Yep.
everybody laughing.
Yeah,
So
it's great.
you'll see the table, or the player on the left-hand table, his name's James, but they call him Buzz.
Oh,
And so he was saying, "Come on, Buzz Lightyear." And then he's saying, "To infinity and beyond." And they're just over there laughing, and that's what we do to each other.
that's awesome.
We're just laughing, and everybody's loose. And
Check them out, Infamous 5 there with a little bit of body English. Pushing the 12 out of the way
Jose Loma,
for a 10-2.
10-2. That's a good one. They needed that one. You don't want to let the Piazza's team run away with this, because they will.
Absolutely, they will.
We've seen them run away with
that's
one.
the thing with both of these teams is I don't think there's a weak shooter on any of these teams.
No.
They're all full of monsters.
Yeah, and that tends to be the case in this division, but usually there's one that'll kind of stand out as not the strongest player, but they seem to be all super dialed, and you kind of expect, like, what we're on day 8. I only know that because of the stream number, otherwise I would have no idea.
You and me both.
Like, if you ask my teammates, they would have no clue what day it is.
That's right.
But we're on day 8, and these players have played a ton of pool on these tables,
Yep.
and they're super dialed.
Yep.
This is like probably the most dialed they've been the
Yeah,
entire
they're-
year on a Valley table, right?
In dead punch, that's for sure.
Yeah, super.
Although on that left-hand table, there is some work to do.
And I think
14-8 is no good.
And he's definitely stripes, right?
Yeah.
Is this another dry break on the right? They got to watch that. They got to definitely figure that one out.
That's what killed us. I could not buy a ball.
It
on a
kind
break.
of, you live and die on it, right? If you can't make a ball on the break in this game, you're playing good players, you're going to get run out a lot.
Oh, yeah, and I did. I got run out a ton.
And it's kind of like tennis, you know? You need to hold your serve.
Yep. Well, Ben, I think he's got a bank out on that left table.
Yeah, I fully agree. If it goes by the one, you got to bank it.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no option anyway, because
That's
you
right.
can't get by the 5 to break it out.
Well,
Otherwise,
and there's no safety play. There's nothing. You're never just going to not take a flyer at this 14.
that's right. So it's either bank it in the side if it goes by the 1, or possibly into the top right if the 1 is in play. It might actually bank into the top right. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it depends on how much separation's on the backside of that 8 ball between the 8 and 14.
Gord Care says, 1 match a day must be awful boring. I said that yesterday. I was like, I just want to play again. I was over sweating a match, and I like the energy of the team game, and it's exciting, right?
But does it affect how you play? I think it would be kind of fun.
I think
You know that you're only in it once a day.
I
so
think, yeah.
get going. Let's
as long
go.
as you win,
Yeah,
then it's
well, I
once a day,
suppose.
right?
Yeah.
If you lose, man, now you're out here working again.
That's
so it's
it.
that little incentive
It's the incentive
sometimes
for
to like,
sure.
hey, let's relax for the rest of the day. Right?
Yep. He's going side pocket, I think. Just based on where he put that cue ball, bank this 14 to the side, take the cue ball up, maybe a little left,
I think,
take it off the end and the side.
I think just looking at the table outside of the screen, it actually looks like a double kiss. I don't know if you can get the cue ball out of the way and not scratch in the top left. And Jerry wants to know, is this finals or king match? This is actually the B-side finals, but this is a triple elimination tournament, so there's still some players on the C side. The 2 loss side, we'll have them coming up next at 5:30.
He did go corner.
What a shot.
What
that
a
is,
great
too.
shot.
What a fantastic shot. King James, they call him. Yeah.
Well, he's earning his name there. That was a pretty sporty shot.
I love that, how they have they just pump each other up like that.
For sure.
It's so fun to watch.
What a finish. What
10-1.
a finish.
That's a heck of an out there. And those kind of outs can really fire up the other boys,
Yeah.
They get up there thinking, man, it doesn't even matter if I don't get out because this guy's going to run every rack.
That's
right?
it. That's it. That's the beauty of those type of runouts is you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and they can either drain your team of energy or just completely pump you up.
Well, and the great thing about this VNEA format is you get rewarded for going for that stuff, right?
Yep.
In a wins-loss format, you don't get the reward for those big shots and the big aggressive outs, and that's what I really love about VNEA.
100%.
Because my favorite way to play the game is aggressively. I think you need to play it that
100%.
way. But we see at this level, they're getting rewarded for these big shots.
Well, and with being aggressive, you win by the sword, you die by the sword, which I proved earlier today.
That's right. That's right.
And I died by the sword.
You did. You got super unlucky, though. You stroked the ball super well, and you couldn't really do much. And
I did. I felt like I was hitting them well.
You were hitting them well. I watched it. You did good, sir.
And it was a circus out.
Yeah, you were.
There was still.
Even if you hadn't scratched there, you
it
still
was
had
still
some
a tough
work,
out.
right? You were still going to work, but yeah. Bob Johnson says he died a lot then.
Damn sword.
And thanks, my mom in the chat there, Joyce McFadden on the Facebook. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
One more time. Clark will let you know, yeah. And if Clark's out there, thank you, Clark.
That's pretty awesome for sure.
Look at this. I'm telling you, they got to get this under control.
They do. This was our trouble.
They're breaking.
Our entire team was like this.
They're breaking a lot of second ball, and I'm not sure if they have to switch, maybe. I know maybe the table's racking a little tough for them.
It is totally.
But I made 4 balls over there. I could have ran either ball, so I took the one that gave me more points. It was like the craziest thing, right? My first instinct was, well, shoot the easier balls, of course. You got more options. And then I was like, wait. A 10-1 is much better than a 10-3.
Mm-hmm.
When really it's like, you should probably take the sure thing. It's only 2 points.
Unless your name is Ben Francis.
Oh, and I almost hooked myself, so it was like a millimeter perfect.
Oh yeah, when you shot this ball down the rail.
Yeah, I had to
get
get
tight.
tight.
Something. Yeah.
I had to get tight to the stripe to make sure I was pretty straight in.
Yeah, I thought for sure that you hooked yourself there.
Well, you know what's funny is on the next shot, I thought, I just got to roll this in with top and get a little angle. And then I went, wait, don't be rolling a ball on this table. Stun, follow it a little. If you get a bit of a funny angle, it's okay. But
these Masters matches every 10. Just these. Thank you.
yeah, it was quite funny. But they did fix the roll on the table here. We had the table mechanic come over. If you guys are just tuning in, we explained that a little at the start of this stream as well.
Oh, that was tough. He hit that 11 full in the face. Kind of wanted to graze that instead of going full into it, but
not much he could do there either. He
kind of had to swing at that.
Yeah, take a flyer at it, and it's something like, you almost have to find a way to attack that earlier, so that you can possibly be on another ball. If you leave it to that spot, then you're really hoping. It's tough to break out a ball and land on it.
Nice shot.
That's a good shot because he also pushed the 6 up, or the 2. That's the 2 ball. He also pushed it far enough up where it's like
now it's potable.
A hanger almost, right?
Yeah, very potable.
Because you could hit that safety a little softer and get it maybe a little bit tighter, but then you leave that 2-ball like just in jail still, right? Stripes on the left. You know what tells me these guys know each other very well? Didn't call a ref on the shot on the right-hand table. Not calling a ref on this shot either. So they must know each other well enough to trust each other, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and what a shot that was off 2 balls.
Man, almost got full reward and took the 3 in.
That would have been something else, right? That would have been Tyler Steinhaus style.
Right?
Only Steinhaus is playing those god shots.
No doubt. He put on a clinic this week.
I can't count how many people have came up to me and said, "Can you believe how good he played? I watched it all." Like, yeah, it was fun to watch right up close in person.
I got to put my jacket hood on.
That cold,
I'm
eh?
freezing over here.
Good thing you're not sitting where I'm sitting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm closer
I was
to the
over
door,
there on
yeah.
that other street.
You almost gotta like see how far you can get over to that side
Oh,
too.
believe me, I could get a distance.
Hanging off the stage.
Right? This headset, it travels a little bit.
We'll see Grant hiding in a little tent down underneath the table, just doing commentary from the screen.
Right? My commentary would be behind. People would be wondering what's going on.
So maybe something for next year. We can have like a bit of a blocker up on the stage.
That'd be nice.
You know, kind of box us in, maybe
Yeah.
more of a booth style.
Yep.
Yeah, that way, not so they can't hear us, just so we're not freezing.
Well, and it's also to prevent things like what just happened. You know what I mean?
Chairs go missing.
Well, chairs going missing and people, not realizing we're live or on a
so-
microphone.
Yeah,
and-
so they come up and ask a question. Or, yeah. Les Kaplan watched the match earlier. Also, he knows these guys well, too. Yeah, they're all super shooters. Does Tyler not play team event? No, I don't think he did. Tyler Steinhaus.
There is a 10-3 win.
Infamous 5, starting to stack up the wins.
Yeah.
That gets us to
How are you,
games
Randy?
5 and 6. So first break round for the Piazza's team, all guns blazing. Maybe while we're just waiting for the player on the other table to make a decision, we'll flash up this poster quick.
I like this poster. The viewer advantage, guys. Make sure you get in it to win it. Head on over CSLIPL.com. As soon as you land there, click on the shop button. That'll get you in on our viewer advantage. 2 beautiful Jacoby custom cues up for grabs. A little bit different than our other viewer advantages. This one we're going to do 2 draws. First one gets the choice of either of those cues. The second ticket that we pull will get the remaining cue. If you're in Canada, you can also send an email transfer. Just keep in mind it is US dollars, so about 26 Canadian dollars. We'll do that draw live for you on Saturday, kind of towards the end of the day, towards the end of our streaming.
And both those cues come with the Jacoby Ultra Shaft. And shipping is included anywhere in North America for the winners. If it's outside North America, we'll work a deal. Bob Johnson wants to know, with the Open and Intermediate and Masters, is there a Fargo rate equivalent? No, there is not, Bob.
No.
VNEA is purely just previous results. I think they do kind of known ability some players.
For sure.
But for the most part, you got to prove your worth down here. So if you cash in the Open, you move up to the Intermediate and so forth.
Darcy says, driving to FMM watching pool. Not sure what FMM is, but glad to have you tuned in, Darcy.
Maybe Fort McMurray.
Oh, that could be it for sure.
Darcy, Alberta boy.
Yeah, watched you guys with John Schmidt. That was a great stream. Thank you. Although, I mean, really, it makes it easy to commentate when you get a guy like John Schmidt on there who can put that cue ball on a dime.
I can account some of how I played to watching him play. Like,
Yeah, some of the thought process.
yeah, just the patterns look way easier than they normally do, right? Just watching him pick apart some of those straight pull racks was amazing. Amazing pattern control.
Indeed.
Dustin-
He's had such a good time, and Ben doesn't even know this. He's been trying to connect with me all week, and every time that he's tried to connect with me, I'm either playing or I'm streaming, but he wants to set it up again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's itching to come back.
Oh, he really is. Yeah.
Dustin Shoemaker on the YouTube chat, he's got the right idea. You need an on-air sign. I doubt people would see it.
Well, and we've tried that,
gigantically.
but for whatever reason, people just don't see it.
Oh, I remember way back in the day we had the little things hung on the chair.
Yep.
Yeah. Sarah with a question on the Facebook. If buying tickets via e-transfer, what should we put in the message in the transfer?
Nothing. I'll know. You can put Jacoby viewer advantage if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But generally speaking, the dollar amount says that if you're sending either 26, 52, 78, 104, whatever it is.
And good luck, Sarah.
The email amount usually tells me what's what.
Nate in the comments on the Facebook. Grant hasn't
That
showered
guy.
all week.
This guy, where is he hiding? Where is that guy?
They must be waiting.
He's been ghosting me.
I think they're playing the next match on the stream.
Oh, you wait, Nate.
Let me look at the draw.
I'm gonna find you with my camera, Nate. I'm gonna do it.
Nate Minham of
Cue it up.
Oh yeah.
Make sure. Listen.
They're
The next time that anybody that's watching on the stream goes on to Cue It Up network for one of his podcasts, you gotta rib him. You just have to. This guy, he's on here ribbing me, right? Hiding in the weeds, making sure I can't see him, right? Making sure I can't pick him out with the camera.
That's right. You're gonna be tuning into all his podcasts.
Oh, you
now.
dang right. Anytime I see Cue It Up network come up, you can bet your bottom dollar.
Big Rig on the YouTube wants to know, is there a place to see the updated bracket? You can find it on CompuSport under the VNEA Las Vegas 2022 heading.
Look at him laughing his you know what off. I'm going to find you, Nate.
That's great. So let's see, we got the Piazza's boys working on both tables.
You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make him a very special Jam Up Apparel shirt.
Oh, yeah? There you go. Now you're thinking. You won't be allowed to wear it.
I know.
But you'll send it to him and he'll get
and
it.
I'm going to put it up. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to post it. That's what I'm going to do. I got something for you, Nate.
That's a 10-5. All guns blazing over there. I wonder if they can hear the wind through my microphone.
They must be able to.
It's literally windy where Grant and I are sitting.
So you know when you're in your house and it's kind of a windy day and you open up the door and the wind blows in?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a blouse. Oh, David Wilson coming with it.
Too funny.
I love it. Yeah, Nate, now you see, now you done poked the bear.
Oh, what a great out over there on the right-hand table.
Yeah.
For, looks like a 10-1.
10-1 win.
Back in the lead, all guns blazing. Oh, tied, actually.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Ugliest streamer alive.
A face for radio,
right?
Yeah.
I've got one of those. I don't have a face for TV, but I sure have one for the radio. Speaking of, we got to plug Jam Up Apparel, guys.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't been there for a minute, go check it out. jamupapparel.com. We just did a massive release. One of the largest or single largest releases of new designs that Jam Up has ever done. That happened about 10 days ago. If you haven't been there, go check it out, jamupapparel.com, and then let Nate know that he has also got a face for radio.
Yeah, Clark Ayers. It's like a Lethbridge Chinook wind, but not quite. It's a little colder. It'd be nice if it was the air from outside.
Right? Then it would be okay. I wouldn't be sitting here freezing myself. I got my hood on, coffee.
Sarah L. on the YouTube says, shout out to Amanda Mackey in Denver. There you go.
What's going on, Amanda Mackey?
Oh, Bundy thinks Colorado will play Barry's team. Good chance. They got 2 chances. They got 2 teams that can do it. Oh, Alicia's in there ribbing back at Nate. There we go.
I love it. Alicia, you just became my new best friend.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna put my thinking cap on here now. Nate done poked the bear.
That's another cool thing about Jam Up is they make really cool custom shirts. So you could do something like Grant's going to do to Nate. Make your friend a funny shirt, right?
Oh, I'm gonna. I guarantee I'm gonna. I'm just gonna think about what it is I want to put on it. I happen to know somebody over at Jam Up who has the pull and the power.
Does Nathan have a nickname?
No, I don't think he does.
Oh, we got to wait till their match. Then
Oh
we'll
yeah,
get a
we're gonna
nickname
come
going
up with
for
a
him.
nickname. Dang, Skippy. Welcome back to the live stream, Nate Minham.
We got a good one with Tanner Pruis.
Yeah, you did.
Poolside Pruis. I thought that was great.
That is great.
Yeah,
Where's Tanner? Poolside.
poolside.
How come he's late for his match? Poolside.
Well, and it's so fitting because we play pool,
it totally
right?
is.
They first said the instructor, and I
Cat
thought that's a
Daddy?
little.
No.
Oh no, that was the
Nate.
original
Cat Dad. Oh.
Tanner Pruis one.
Oh, I thought
think.
you were giving me a good one for Nate.
It could be because Tanner didn't take it. So
Does Nate own cats? Somebody got a Alicia. Does Nate own cats?
Stephanie Paul in the house on the Facebook chat. We gave your cousin a good nickname, Steph.
Sure did. And a great player, I might add.
Oh, fantastic player. Really good instructor, too. Look him up on Facebook, Tanner Pruis. He's got all kinds of good little quotes and stuff, too.
Look at Ben giving the plugs to everybody.
Hey, you got to plug pool instructors for sure.
Of course.
They're teaching for the love of the game, right?
Do we have to plug all instructors?
Wow, just the ones that end up playing on the stream sometimes, I think.
Okay. If you're in Calgary, check out Ben Francis.
Oh, that's the one. Good job, Grant. Yeah, he's a super nice guy, too.
For sure.
Steph.
Not 3 cats.
Look at Nate says, I want a divorce. I'm taking the cats. And 3, and it'd be more if we had a bigger place. So, yeah, there's your nickname.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to totally do it up.
Yeah, that's the one.
Alicia, you need to send me a message on the Q Sports Live page. I'm going to need a little something from you. I need some photographic evidence.
That's funny. Everybody's got to have a nickname, right? A pool nickname. We'll see if we'll start with Cat Daddy, and then once their team plays, we'll see what else everybody can come up with too.
Yep. Well, here's the thing: is I know that Nate will be he'll be tuned in on that stream, so he gets to see them all too.
Yeah, he'll be checking. Because it was one of the viewers that came up with poolside,
sure.
Poolside Pruis, and I thought, man, that is just perfect.
That's genius. Now we need to have one for Nate, and then I'm gonna make him a shirt. Cat Daddy.
Tony Piazza on the table on the left here. Watch this guy play. You want to learn how to play 8-ball pool on a small table? The dude plays as good as anyone in the world. Super legend in VNEA pool, this guy.
Ugliest streamer alive. I love it.
And thanks, Stephanie Paul. We appreciate you tuning in, of course.
Oh, 100%, Steph.
One of the OG viewers.
Yes.
Steph Paul.
All right, so here's the new question of the day. So we have, what happened to all of our viewers, guys? Just because Nate and I kind of jarred back at each other, let's go. Give some some love to that share button down on the bottom left. These guys deserve an audience. We got 330 people combined. Let's go. Oh my God, look who pulled up.
Perfect timing.
Nate, Cat Daddy,
Cat
Minham.
Daddy. It's
I
Cat
love-
Daddy for now.
It's Cat Daddy for now.
Wow. I made that monorail ride a lot faster. Thanks. Cheers.
He's tuning in on the monorail, getting his licks in while he can. You wait, because you're back up on the stream again, my friend.
Right after.
And yeah, as John says on the Facebook there, Tanner's the general of the Illinois Army. Awesome guy and great instructor. I've heard nothing but really great things about what Tanner does.
100%. Stephanie Paul, sending 500 stars. Holy cow, thank you very much.
Much appreciated, Stephanie.
Indeed.
Oh, we got some
Oh.
evidence here.
Look at this. Nate's giving me the evidence. Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
Is that a cheese string?
What is that?
It's a cheese string.
String cheese.
His cat and him were sharing
had a very
cheese
special
string,
moment.
like Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp right there.
She loves string cheese.
That is great.
Are you Alicia?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Too funny. You're good. You're good.
You and I?
Diane, we're sitting far enough away that the players can't hear us. There's enough background noise. Enough background noise in this room that they can't quite hear us, so we are far enough away and we're raised up a little bit and our microphones are really great. And we got this giant monitor that blocks a lot of the sound going to the players as well. Joseph Newcomb wants to know, big table or bar box? This is a bar box.
Nate's gonna jump on.
All right, maybe we got a little guest coming in. Nathan Minham coming on in. Speak of the devil, they say Tanner's in the chat too. What's up, Nate?
What's going on? Stephanie Paul, shout out for some stars.
Big time viewer Stephanie Paul. Did Minnesota guys form a team for men's masters?
They did not.
They formed an intermediate team. I know Rob Matson played on an intermediate team, so they had a good intermediate team.
Yeah, I had a conversation with him yesterday. He's like, I'm never doing this again. I can't play intermediate pool. It's so boring.
Goodness. Poor guy. He's such a good player. I was wondering
Oh, he's
why
a
they
monster.
didn't form a team.
I do have the scoop on that. They were, so their team last year, we lost to them in the finals, and it had Scott Tollefson, TJ Steinhaus, and Rob Matson, Jamie Pluta, and I'm blanking on the last guy's name. Another great player. But Scott Tollefson moved to Louisiana, so obviously with the rules you have to be on the same charter, and
That's right.
I think even the same team if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And Jamie Pluta did not want to make it out for whatever reason. So TJ and Rob tried to find a couple more players, but couldn't come up with anything. So they just decided to pull the plug on their team. So
Fair enough. So obviously you know Maria.
Who?
Maria
Never heard of her.
Juana? Never heard of her.
Yeah, marijuana.
Too funny. They sure love to give it to you.
Yeah,
They're not
well,
shy. So let's see who won that game over there.
I would assume.
It looks like Infamous 5 won that game 10-5. That puts us to games 8 and 9. And we got Tony Piazza working on the left side table there. You ever watch Tony play?
Yeah, I watched him run out against us on the hill last night.
All
That was
he-
a bummer.
All he does is run out, right? Guy's a super player.
Yeah, that's it. Tim Tomjin.
Tim, another fantastic
Yeah,
player.
good
Yeah,
player.
wow, that's a good team for sure.
Well, from what I heard, it was put together to beat you fellers.
Oh, yeah? And then we couldn't come?
So I think they won by default.
That's the worst. The worst.
I think they won by default.
They earned it too, for sure. It's never easy to win this tournament.
Nope. Nope, and we had the chair too, so they double dipped us.
Oh, yeah. Did they come only from the B side, or?
They actually lost their first 2 matches.
Oh, wow.
And then won like 12 or 13 straight matches, something silly like that.
Boatload, yeah. What a bank shot from Tony, and then a super cut in the side. He's on the 8 here for a 10-2 win. That's a big one. But a scratch on the break on table 1.
And it looks to be quite a bit funny, unless that 13 ball passes the 4. Doesn't look like it does. You definitely want stripes on that table if you can. 5 balls dead, 4 balls dead, 1 ball's dead.
Yeah, that's
7 balls
certainly
dead.
stripes. Yeah, unless you can use the 3 to get the 1 out.
And even if you can to get to that 7 ball.
Yeah, then you need to get the 7 somehow and then deal with that big cluster. It's certainly a stripes table.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Is he running into this?
I think you do if you can. You try to do it early, right? You use the 9 underneath, but
Well, maybe he's actually able to play that 13 to the side pocket. It looks like the 3 ball's covering it up, but maybe the 13 ball goes.
I think he's got to move the 8 too, right?
Oh, he's going to
That might do it.
No, I don't think he's got a shot. He might be able to carry him the 13 off of that 2 ball. He might be able to jump the 11 or 12, but
Yeah, the jump's tough because the 4 is kind of in play too. You're bridging over that ball makes it a nightmare. Question on the YouTube wants to know, is that the fire alarm going off again? No, that's just them starting to
forklifts in the background.
tear down the
tables.
tables.
We had a fire alarm go off in our hotel at 6 a.m. this morning. I was about ready to start fighting something.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, not good. And then just like false alarm, but then the alarm still went off for another 5 minutes.
Yep.
That's brutal.
Luckily, I slept through the first half of it. I built it into my dream. You ever have that?
Yeah,
Real
of course.
I built it into my dream that I was hitting a jackpot.
Oh my goodness. The worst way to wake up too, right? Jackpot? Nope, just being woken up by the fire alarm.
Yep. Oh, a buddy of mine hit a hand pay last night at Harris.
Nice.
So I would have had the nice fresh stimuli of watching somebody else win. So I might as well dream about my own win, right?
Jerry wants to know on the Facebook, what team is Alex Olinger on? He was on an intermediate
he's
team
on
too.
Crazy.
And is Tanner's team still in?
He's playing in the intermediates too.
I'm not 100% sure if they're still in. I would imagine they are. They had a pretty good team. But that intermediate division is pretty tough. I've played in it a couple of times, and it's not easy. A lot of really good teams.
I've never played in it.
Lucky boy.
Yeah, I
started
played the
at
Open.
the top. Oh,
I played the Open division like 5 or 6 years ago.
mm-hmm.
Lucky enough to take second in the teams in that one too.
So does that bump you from Open to Master?
It bumped me to intermediate, but then last year when we took second, I just haven't played since then. Then we took second in the Masters, then I got bumped to Master.
Right.
I'll dog it next year and petition to go down. It'll be fun.
I think your Fargo's too high, right?
No, my Fargo's pretty low.
What is it?
Only 670.
No, that's high enough. Well, you might be able to play intermediate, yeah, I guess. If you wanted to for some reason.
No, I do not.
No, of course not.
I love the idea of being punished for all of your mistakes.
That's right. Makes you play better.
To be honest, I don't like the idea of going into a match knowing that if I dog something, I might have the opportunity to get back to a table. I want to know that I don't have the option to do that.
Yeah, that's good.
There's something freeing about that, you know?
There is. Absolutely, yeah. It like frees up the pressure almost a little bit, right?
Certainly keeps you from playing lazy shots.
Yeah, that's a key in this game. And we see it from these top players all the time, especially the guys that are at the table right now. They double, triple check everything. I think that's super important at this level, not take anything for granted. Because you will get tortured out there.
I will say this. I like those shirts that these guys are wearing. The Infamous 5, those are some nice shirts.
Yeah, they got a couple different designs of them, too. They had, like, some blue ones yesterday. Real nice. These Piazza shirts are pretty nice, too. I like the design Tony went with for his restaurant.
It's a pool room too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an Italian restaurant and sports bar, it's called. But
And-
they have a lot of pool tables in there.
Yeah.
And they host tournaments, and there's always lots of action there. And
I've always wanted to go there. A buddy of mine plays out of there sometimes, I think, and said it was an amazing place, but never been to Colorado long enough to head there. I only fly through it.
Mhm.
I think I've been to Colorado like 25 times, and I've never stepped foot outside the airport.
Oh, yeah? What about the eight-ball Masters champ from Minnesota? I believe TJ double-dipped win it. What team is he on? They didn't play.
Yeah.
Jerry, on the Facebook, they didn't
we
play.
just spoke about that a little bit ago.
Oh, and look at that. Simi on the Facebook says it's the best Italian food in Denver. I love Italian food, too. I love pasta and pizza and all that stuff, so...
I suppose I should probably pay attention to this chat a little. Any questions on here? I guess you've kind of been hitting most of those. It's almost like you know what you're doing.
Been around the block. It is day 8.
Can we kick people out of the chat?
We can.
Okay, get rid of Mike Sundstrom. He said a rude comment.
Done.
I smell like roses.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, just having fun.
Mike, keep it coming. We love it. That's what it's all about here. Keep us laughing, right? Keep us entertained. We were actually mentioning earlier about Infamous 5. They seem to play really well as a team together. The energy is great. They're laughing lots. They pump each other up good.
I don't recognize any of them.
Jose Loma? Have you heard the name? Jose?
Oh, yeah. He's a really good player, right?
Yeah, I think they're top gun, but they're all really good players for sure. But I love their team energy. I thought that's what it takes to play good as a team.
I just thought it was the shirts. Just makes you a team, you know?
Right. Piazza has 2 9-foots and 10 bar box.
Wow.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I've heard Colorado is a really beautiful city too, for sure. I'd love to make it down there. It's probably very similar to where we're from, really close to the mountains, so. And not a city, I meant state, Colorado. I'm not that much of a geography noob. Oh, and Jonathan says 12 bar boxes and 2 9-foots. Big room.
Yeah. Especially if you have a restaurant attached. You got to have some floor space for the dining area.
For sure. Jerry wants to know one more question. Who's in the king seat for Masters teams? It's my team, Barry's team.
Never heard of them.
We're the lucky ones. Yeah, I never heard of them yet.
I don't think we're going to get a rubber match.
No?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Oh, that's a lot of matches we got to win.
Wow, that's fair.
I don't have that kind of stamina.
One at a time. One at a time. So I think you'd have 2 tonight, correct?
I would
And then
think
come
so.
back tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to start us after 10 o'clock.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I hope not anyways. I got drinking to do.
It's Vegas. There's drinking to do.
Exactly, you know. How am I going to remember what sobriety's like if I don't lose it sometimes?
That's well put. Well said.
Yeah, you know. When in Rome.
That's right.
Where is he going to end up here? Oh, what a great shot on table 1.
How good is that?
Oh, my
Pick
God.
that window.
If I ever hit a ball that good, I would just stop playing.
Yeah,
There's nothing else to play for. You've already mastered it.
Just sign your cue, autograph it
Oh,
first, and then
sweet.
just quit. Oh, man, we even made it.
Hey, no, give me that. I
We
need
even
that
made
link.
it subscriber only chat, and they subscribe just to put this spam in here. Can you believe
I
that?
need that link.
Unbelievable. We report them, delete them, hide them from the channel. They always just make a new name. They're subscribing now. It's unbelievable. But at least we're getting more subscribers.
Yeah, there you go. Can't argue with that.
That's right.
How many
Gee,
subscribers you got on YouTube?
7.28.
That seems low.
It is very low. We don't get as many people watching on the YouTube as Facebook. We're really close to 50,000 followers on the Facebook,
Yeah, I saw that. You guys are massive there.
which is a decent number. Yeah, I think the only bigger one right now is Matchroom as far as pool goes. But Matchroom's also,
Well, Roy's Basement's got to be real close to that.
well, they're not a broadcasting company though. or streaming
Depends on the month.
service. I guess that is true, yeah.
Depends on the month.
Well, let's just say they don't work as hard as us. Let's put it that way.
Well, Roy's got poker to play.
Poker and horses to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See Stephanie Toy's comment there? Cue it up. Should make it to the Canada Open.
I might be there, actually.
That'd be awesome to have you.
I might be there.
It's going to be a good one.
I haven't decided yet, but I might be there on behalf of Predator.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. It's going to be a real good time.
I know I will be at the Puerto Rico Open and the Michigan Open and probably the Ohio Open. Trying to get to some more pro events to get a little more seasoning.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Kind of sick of playing bar table tournaments.
Well, it does wear on you a little bit. I love this tournament. This is my favorite tournament of the year. It's so great. I've been coming since I was 18 years old. I haven't made it every year, but I've made it the majority of the years, and I try to make it as much as I can, although the last couple of years sucked. Look at that, 10-2, all guns blazing.
Yeah, this is the first year I've played singles. I played team a couple times, but this is the first year I've played singles, and I think I'm going to have to come back out for them. The singles event was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, yeah, really fun. Yeah, even the Scotch doubles, that was a good time as well.
I didn't like that as much.
No?
I had a bad partner.
Oh, blame it on the partner, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, Lonnie Fox, she's so
no good.
No, we actually threw our team together last second, and to be honest, like, she was the best partner I could possibly have. She shoots the ball super straight.
Yeah, she's a really good player.
And she is nothing but fun. She's constantly smiling, constantly laughing. It was an absolute pleasure to get to play with her.
That's all you can ask for sure.
But if anybody knows her, make sure I talked a bunch of crap about her.
Patrick Neal on the YouTube. It is the one and only Nate Minham joining me for the commentary. And the name of the host venue that my team plays out of is called the Leather Pocket.
The Leather Pocket, that's a fun name.
The Leather Pocket Billiards, yeah. That's where we practice the most anyway. Bunch of 9-foot diamonds, 7-foot diamonds, and we just got a 9-foot Predator with the arena light.
Ooh.
So I'm super excited to get back and put some time in on it.
Once I get rich, I'm gonna get me one of those Predators.
Yeah, they're such a sleek table.
Yeah, once I win a $100,000 jackpot while I'm out here.
So tomorrow. Or tonight.
Yeah, well,
Maybe save it for tomorrow. The weekend, right?
it's harder to win them for me because I don't really gamble.
Oh,
when I'm
yeah.
out here.
That does make it tough, yeah. It's like trying to win the lottery without buying the lottery tickets, right? Are they serving Caesars here also? Yeah, you can definitely get a Caesar anywhere in Vegas, I would think, Sam.
What's a Caesars?
A Caesar, you don't know what a Caesar is?
No.
It's like a Clamato juice and vodka with it has like Tabasco sauce and like seasoning salt on the rim of the glass, and it comes with like celery stick. Is that a Canadian thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's a Canadian thing. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I definitely know you've never tried ketchup chips, right?
I've tried those. Yeah.
Oh,
Those are
okay.
good, yeah. I love ketchup.
What about a Wonder Bar? You ever had a Wonder
No,
Bar?
never heard of that.
Well, when you come up to Calgary, we'll get you a Wonder
right.
Bar.
Perfect. I used to think that hamburgers were like my favorite food because I just love hamburgers. Whenever I go to like restaurants or bars or whatever, I just love hamburgers. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that it's not the hamburgers I like; it's the ketchup that I like.
It's just the ketchup.
Because I just douse it in ketchup every single bite. Just
So you like ketchup chips then?
yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, those are good.
Next thing you know, you'll be calling us, can you ship me down some chips? How about it?
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get into your guys' raffles. It sounds like you guys don't have many entries for that, and I like free stuff. So
Yeah, the viewer advantage sweepstakes, not too many entries, 2 chances to win as well. So
I love that comment. I like to think that I can be funny from time to time, and one of my favorite jokes You ever sit down at the bar, or you just go wherever, and you always run into that one guy who likes to tell you how much money he makes, and he's like, oh my God, like, I make $50,000 million last year. I'm like, I love to be that guy, and like just say, do you understand how much money I make? I make dozens of dollars a year.
Dozens and dozens. I'm gonna have to use that one next time somebody.
It works perfect for pool too. Like,
Yeah.
I make dozens of dollars a year. You don't understand how rich I am.
Yeah, you don't even know how good of a pool player I am. I make dozens.
I finish 1 out of the money in 9-ball. That's how much money I have. That's always a good joke. I like that one.
Michael on YouTube wants to know, how does this tournament compare to BCA Vegas? In my opinion, I like this tournament a lot more than BCA Vegas, but it's definitely a different kind of experience. I think this one's more geared towards the player experience.
Bingo. Yeah.
And BCA is more geared towards you get to see the pros, right?
Yeah, and well, I mean, I like what CSI is doing as far as kind of like incorporating technology and the diamond tables and whatever. But I'm over Fargo rate. I'm just so over it. I don't want anything to do with it, and I don't want. I played in a mini there once. Showed up in Vegas to play a mini tournament, just get a little seasoning before we get into the main draw. And I had to spot somebody in a $10 mini tournament. I had to spot somebody 5 games to 7.
Oh my goodness.
In a $10 mini tournament.
That's painful.
And yeah, so I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I just don't want anything to do with this. I mean, if you're gonna go all the way out to Vegas for a handicap tournament, it's just like, no. I want to get my teeth kicked in by the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's the only way, right? Yeah, it can't be like spot in the world. I tell players all the time, you want to get better at pool, you just got to step out there and play good players, right? And if you're beating them with a handicap, then it feels like you won when you didn't actually win. And then you might not actually go out and practice.
Yeah.
Because you think,
well, there's no reason to.
I just beat Nate Minham. I'm in dead stroke. I don't need to practice, right?
Yeah.
Big Rig on the YouTube wants to know, any way to view the CompuSport brackets from my computer? I can't find the desktop version. You can view it through just the web page on CompuSport. You can just click on the app version. It'll just open it right up for you.
Derek Murray, I gave you a couple dollars in Patreon today. Cheers, Derek.
Nice. Neil Soloway.
Big supporter,
Facebook.
Derek. I don't think I've ever actually seen him I don't know if I've ever seen his profile on Facebook before.
Derek Murray.
Yeah.
He tunes in lots. And thanks everyone else out there tuning in. If you can do us a big favor, click that share button. That's all we ask for on these free live streams. Our streams will always be free. We will never charge for our content.
I love that.
I think it's super important in pool, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I did during COVID. I did a few streams. Did a couple virtual ghost events, and I'm of the same mind. Yeah, how are you going to grow pool if you segregate it out to those that are willing to pay?
Yeah, if it's only pool players watching it, we get nowhere, right? Because there's not enough of us.
Shout out to Neil Soloway as well, another big supporter of mine. And I see him on every single stream. I don't even know how the guy even has a life. He's just constantly on pool.
He's a huge pool fan.
Yeah, he is big time. Yeah.
That's right.
I don't think I've ever been on a stream for more than 5 minutes that I didn't see his name on.
So Bundy's got a good question there in the Facebook. Does Barry's team got to lose 3 times to lose and win once? Not quite.
Twice. It turns into a true double elimination in the finals.
That's right.
They did that for the very first time last year.
Yeah.
When we won the chair and got double dipped, not triple dipped.
Double, yeah. Well, in the year before, we actually played a team from our hometown, some of our good friends. And
how many players do you have out of that?
There's a lot of good players in Calgary. A lot. A lot.
You guys have like 7 20s and above.
Yeah, there's probably 10 of us.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But so they said, well, we're only on 1 loss. So technically we have to beat you 3 times and you have to beat us twice. And we said, well, why don't we just shorten it up to 2 and 1, right? Like, why would we play that many matches? We could have played 5. And we said, nope, let's just play the 2 and 1. So then I think they just adopted that
Sure.
after what we did.
Sure.
Shorten it up, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, 5 is a lot.
That would be way too many matches. Nobody's got time for that.
I don't like pool that much.
So maybe I can get Grant to jump in here. I got to use the washroom, and I'll go do a score check as well, because Blake says he thinks I may have missed the last 10-6 win by Infamous.
What a shot by Tony.
Tony.
What a shot by Tony.
This guy just runs out over and over again.
I kind of don't like him. Like, nobody should be that good at pool.
He's too good.
Yeah, he's just too good. I don't like it.
Makes you want to quit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just makes me want to be sad.
Just sad.
Nobody should be that good at pool.
All right, I'll go check the score.
You mean to jump in? Yeah, I got pee. Yeah, no, I'll check the score too.
Welcome back, Stinky.
But you see how quick I work. You didn't even realize it. See how quick I work? Put you to work right away.
Yeah, right? That's all right. You'll get the bill in the mail.
That's right. And it'll go into file 13 where it belongs. Hey, I appreciate it. You're a good sport. It's going to be the start of a good rivalry back and forth, I think. It'll be a lot of fun.
Let's see this comment by John. Yeah, I think John just nailed it on the head. The only thing he's missing is the BCA. I think is as far as like the vendors and stuff, it's second to none almost. I mean, the vendors that you have out there are great.
Streaming top notch. That's the best comment to that whole thing right there.
Well,
Come on, Nate.
you can't get it all right.
Oh, I love it.
If you can't have fun, what can you have?
That's it. That's
This
it.
left-
Well, yeah, you know, you got to be able to laugh at yourself too.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
This is a big shot here on the left table. This
Yeah,
is
it
gonna-
sure is. I think it
10-1?
does. Yeah, squeezes by the 8 ball.
Oh, okay, it does. All right. I thought he had to go from the 12, draw back towards the 8 ball. So the only thing here is you
This is the tricky shot.
you either got to trust it and roll it in with a little outside spin, or you got to just take your medicine and come down on the bottom side of the table and take a thinner cut. And oh, no, the 6 ball's there too. Yeah, you just got to slow roll this with a little bit of outside spin to hold the cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
Try to lengthen it out as much as you can to give yourself a little bit longer of a runway.
And you don't want to play to the shadow of the 1, that's for sure. Only one missing on the mic is Jim Telfer. He's a great guy.
Oh, he might be drunk. Oh, no, he's playing it that way.
Yeah, nice little drag shot.
Who?
Jim Telfer.
Who's that?
Jim is in Europe.
Never heard of him. Jim's my wingman.
Yeah, Jim's a great guy. Had a few conversations with him. He's played in the CSL IPL for a few sessions.
Yeah, I think he won one of them, I think,
Oh
right?
God, he wins them. He's won a few of them.
Yeah.
Like if he enters, he wins it.
He's a good player.
He's a great player. Yeah, you bet.
He's a clown, though.
And that's what I love about him. You know
He's
what
a
I mean?
total clown.
I love it.
We must have the score right. It's because Ben didn't come back. And
Did we put that win on? I don't think we
I
did.
did not.
Okay. What was the score there? Do you remember? 10 something?
Oh, it was 10-2. Did you just say it was 10 to something?
10, yeah, 10 to.
Yeah, you got that one
10
right.
2, 10 something, 10 2, 10
You
to
got,
1.
you got the bare minimum of it.
Okay, so I'm going to put that now. That was
I think
for,
it was 10-2.
for Guns Blazing?
Yes.
71-78 now.
That's what I said. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, 10-1. Yep, that's exactly what I said. I was so right.
Listen to this, eh? 10-1, 10-1. Good, good, good. We got her.
These guys need to hurry up. I want to play our match.
It's amazing how much when you watch pool, it just gives you the itch to play.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I just want to get done faster so I can go start drinking.
Go start. Aren't you coming? I heard you were coming back here to jump on the live stream again.
Yeah,
I think the
that's-
fans want to see it.
We're playing here next.
Yeah, and then when you're done, I got a chair right beside me.
Well, there better be a bucket of beer next to it then.
Right? I could make that happen.
We are going to be on these tables next after this. I believe that we got assigned.
Yeah, you guys are here.
Yeah, we got assigned 1 and 2. I assume the rest of the tournament's going to be on these 2 tables for us.
Yeah. All of the men's masters are now on tables 1 and 2.
I hope that I hope that the women masters. If I'm not even sure, they only had 3.
They only,
Three,
yeah,
or 3 or
and
4 maybe.
that was part of the problem. Is there
Are
was
they
only,
still playing?
No, I think they're done now, or maybe that was the B or C final, depending on how that bracket went.
I do want to see the women get their proper shine. Get
I
the
do
finals
too.
on here too.
But I think it's more the sequence of timing between matches.
Yeah.
So, from what I think I know, it's all men's masters today.
Grant is trying to get some cheap, experienced labor.
Guy, did you not see when Nate was poking me earlier? Like, he's on the live stream
Man,
poking me, and
You made that monorail trip so much faster.
well, right, and I made it a little more fun too, I would hope.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
At the end of the day, when Nate got on and started picking at me, he walked in the room and I put him to work. That's how fast I work, right there.
You did say you were going to get me back.
I did,
Yeah.
but I mean, listen, I don't get even; I get ahead.
Challenge accepted.
Just so you know.
Challenge accepted.
Yes. Okay, so here it is, guys. We got Nate Minham on the mic. If you don't know who he is, he's Cue It Up Network. Make sure you go on, like the page, do us a favor. He's doing some good things. I'm going to show you the power of what Q Sports Live viewers can do. While you're at it, send him a message. Send him any kind of derogatory message to his page. I want his inbox just plastered.
But make sure you send it with an attachment of money so I can buy beer with it. So
That's
I can
right.
drink.
That's
so I
right.
can drink my sadness away.
Shoot a few stars over there.
Yeah. There you go.
Right? But do make sure, guys, we're having some fun between Nate and myself. He's a good guy, and but do check out their podcast, Cue It Up Network.
Speaking of shoot some stars over there, let's see some stars. Who's got some stars out there for these guys? This is a great show you're getting. Commentary suspect, but the show's great.
I love it.
We're gonna get to see.
It's
a
only
jump shot.
suspect because of the guest speaker that we bring on.
Yeah.
This
of course.
Nate guy.
Never heard of him.
You may know him quite intimately.
What do you think? You think he makes this 9-ball?
Where
Table
am I?
one?
Got table 1.
Jump shot?
Ooh. Well, he may make the 9-ball, but I mean, how do you shape the 8 here?
Well, I think the 8-ball plays to the right middle because he was trying to get on the other side of the 2-ball.
Ooh, you're asking a lot to shoot the gap between the 3-6.
I think he does it.
You think he does it?
Oh yeah.
Bet.
5 push-ups.
5 push-ups.
Oh, we didn't decide.
Y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it. I said bet. He said 5 push-ups. We got it on right now.
All right, I got to do some push-ups.
But it's got to be on the live stream. As soon as this match is done, before you play, I have a special camera. I can go most places.
I have one of those. Those are nice cameras.
They are. They're really nice.
Actually, I got 2 of those.
Yes, we do too. Only brought one with us, though. And I'll tell you, the power cord on these, eventually they'll die, and you got to try and find another one. Good luck.
Cheers.
That is a challenge, let me tell you.
Yeah, because that's what is that, about a $2,000 camera?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not replacing the camera part of it?
No, it's just the power cord. We had one that...
Ooh, I think he overran this. Ooh, he's going to have to come with it. Oh, the 6-ball goes. 6-ball goes, definitely.
you think the 6 passes the 3?
I would. If not, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, 6 passes the 3 all day. I just
Yeah.
looked live.
I didn't think it had to when I first looked at it. Then I looked at the table, and that's a good shot right there. So now the trick is just getting onto this 1 ball.
Have we ever had a chance to play the Magician? I'm assuming by that you're meaning Efren.
You know, he's looking at this 3-7. I think I might go up to that 1 ball right now off this 2. It looks like you got the good angle to do it. Tell you what, if he's going to play from the 7 to the 2 to the 1, That angle on the 2 is going to be really important.
Well, I think he's. I'm going the 7 to the 1 ball.
Yeah, I am
Right?
too. I'm
Draw
drawn.
2 rails.
Yeah, drawn
Yeah.
probably 4 rails. Is
Probably 4. Yeah.
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 And there's 4. Yep. 3, just like I said.
It was right in between. I said 2, you said 4, you went 3. What can you do, you know? I have not ever had the chance to play Mr. Efren Reyes. The closest I got to Efren Reyes is a gentleman in Calgary. Not Efren Reyes, but plays the same as Efren. Well, not the same, but you know what I'm getting at.
Nobody knows what you're getting at.
No. Hell, I don't know what I'm getting at most of the time. How long have you guys been dating? Oh, Nate.
Couple
Nate,
hours.
Yeah, Nate kind of sealed that one a couple hours ago.
I did tell my wife I wanted a divorce on your live stream, so.
Yeah, you did. You did during his farewell tour. Very nice.
Yeah, you thought that Johnny Depp and what's her name?
Amber Heard.
Yeah, you thought that was a messy breakup.
Yeah, right?
Wait till you see our trial. We'll be fighting over our cats.
Who like cheese.
Who'd love cheese, yeah?
Who won the match between Barry's team and Infamous 5? Barry's team coming out victorious.
Robert Morgan, they are the scoring works where you continue playing until you're statistically eliminated from being able to catch up. So theoretically right now they're on, I guess according to your scoreboard, they're on 13 and 14, which means there are 12 games remaining.
God, I'm totally dogging it on the stream. Shout out to Melina Mike. I'm totally dogging it on the score. I didn't see who won on that right-hand table.
That was won by Infamous.
A
No, that
10-6.
was Tony's team, Piazza's. And it was a 10-6, yes.
6.
Because he missed that jump shot that I knew he'd miss and called it.
I love it. It's good to have you on, Nate, let me tell you. 14-15? I probably dogged it on the score, too. I got the score right?
Amber Heard, more
Wow.
like Amber Turd. Oh, jeez. I have been enjoying, I haven't spent a lot of time on Facebook the last few days, but I've enjoyed some of the memes that have came out of this.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite is, you ever see the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, yeah.
You will remember this day as the day that you almost caught Jack Sparrow.
That one was awesome. That was a really good one.
That's a really good one. That one made me giggle.
Me too. Although the whole trial thing just went on forever and a day. But I'm glad it's done.
Yeah.
Verdict in.
Oh, so I guess to finish out answering your question, Robert, so I guess there are 11 games remaining. So theoretically, if one of these teams was up by 111 points, you would statistically not be able to catch up. So the match would be over at that point.
Correct. So it is 5 players per team. Total game format is a 25 potential game format. Scoring is 1 point per ball on your chosen group, whether that's solids or stripes. 3 points for the 8 ball, maximum of 10 points for the win in each game. And as Nate alluded to, as soon as it becomes mathematically impossible for your opponent to catch up to you, the match would be declared over.
And then you cry.
And then you get your crying towel, and
Grab some beer.
that would be about 4.5 seconds of crying, and then you get back right on the horse and get at it again. Has Team Bye Bye played yet? They certainly have, Robert. I don't know when the last time they played was, but I know that was the team that beat us. They beat my team.
You're out?
Yeah, we're in the Resurrection division.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it.
That does not sound like a lot of fun. Oh, there is a resurrection in the Masters too.
Yeah, there is. But
Wow.
we're gonna have some fun with it. Crying towel question mark. You mean beer? That's exactly what we mean, Robert.
No, they are different entities. They are very much different entities. You need them both equally.
Wow. How did that
Hey,
15
Robert
hang
Visnick.
up?
I recognize that name. Another big supporter of my projects in the past. Shout out to Rob.
They're in the hot seat. Didn't know if they had played yet. I'm not sure. To be fair and to be honest. I'm not sure how that 15 ball stayed up on that left-hand table. Look how deep that is in that pocket.
Well, I'll tell you what. That
Like,
next
don't
shot would've-
sneeze, no nothing.
That next shot would have been fun to watch
Yeah, right?
because he looks like he'd have to elevate to get to the left of that 8 ball, but that's one of those like opportunities. And he's going to open the 14.
Yep.
And he's going to open up the 14. This is Adam's game.
That could be a very costly mistake right there.
I really like Adam as a person and as a player. He's I met him for the first time out here. I'd played him in the 9 ball, and I have a soft spot for anybody who like dresses professionally. Like the dress, like I always wear my dress pants. Tried to get nice shoes, and I like the look of players who do that. And he's always dressed perfectly professional. He's always has perfect conduct around the table.
Absolutely.
He's I've been hugely impressed by him as a player and as a person.
Robert Rodriguez with a great guess on YouTube as to who I was referring to back in Calgary. And that is correct, Edwin Montel. Phenomenal player.
Perfect speed on that.
Put me out of so many tournaments, I can't even count them.
He's perfect speed.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
You just don't want to leave this one short. You want to get this one out towards the center of the table. And that's really all you're trying to...
These these tables seem to have slowed up a little bit from day one.
I never paid attention, to be honest. I know that they're breaking different.
Is that Nate the Great? No, it's just Nate Minham.
Nate the average. How's it going, Chad?
It is Nate Minham, guys. You know it.
Chad is
I don't know about the whole great thing. I mean, I'm not sure where that came from, but
I've known Chad since I was just a wee little lad. He's great player out of Wisconsin.
well, welcome to Q Sports Live, Chad. Just correct your spelling next time.
Yeah, you spelled average wrong.
You spelled average wrong indeed. All right.
It's a great out.
10-3.
That's a great out.
That was a really nice out, but a costly error there too.
If you have money for singles or team events, payout booth is open today until 6 p.m.
There you go.
I've already collected my money. You think they'll let me collect it again?
You could try.
I thought I was.
I mean, the worst they're going to say is no, you already did.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right? That's the worst.
I've been looking for a reason to get out of this booth, anyways. I didn't mean that. That was rude. I'm sorry.
You could say that. I totally missed it. I totally blanked.
Said I've been looking for a reason to get out of this booth, anyways.
Well, don't let the door hit you.
Big shot on this 5-ball here on table 1. Got to play that. Looks like it doesn't go to the side pocket. So I think you have to play it to the corner anyways, but this is a shot on a diamond I would like quite a bit. On a valley, you got to give it just that little bit extra.
Mm-hmm. Which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
Well, you can hit this one about a diamond and a half up the rail, and it still should be live. So I suspect he'll make it. And he's not going to get back. But he's got the jump.
Can he go off the end rail?
No, I'm looking.
Spin to win?
You wouldn't. I'm
Or
looking
is
at.
it too far up?
Yeah,
Right?
I can-
Sometimes the camera's a little deceiving that way.
Yeah, I can take a look at it. It's not a diamond up, but it's about 3/4 of a diamond up from what it looks like. It's not a shot you want to shoot at, I
Yeah.
don't think.
Yeah.
And you're almost guaranteed to open up that 14 and 12 if you do that.
The thing with the VNEA is that a team can win 19 games of 25 and lose the match.
Well, that
That'd be
that happened
pretty
to us against
tough.
Bears team.
Did it?
Yeah.
You guys won 19 games?
I don't know if it was 19, but we won 3 of the 4 rounds by double digits each one,
Wow.
and only needed 2 games in the final 5 to lose. They strung us 60-0 on us in the third
I
round.
remember that. Yep.
Yeah, they
They were 6-10-0s.
6-10-0s in a
Yeah.
row. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we won the first round by 12 points, the second round by 10 points, and the fourth round by 11 points. And we were done in the third game.
Wow. Wow.
This game's not that tough.
What a shot. This game's not that tough. that was pretty sporty. The whole room just erupted there. And that was for a 10-0.
David Wilson, can you change out of your blouse now? Pool is over for you. Probably.
No, we got to put him in a blouse, David. Because we were joking. I told everybody I'm going to make you a very special jam-up shirt. And somebody said, no, you should make him a blouse instead.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
I figured you were following along. Being that you jumped on, you poked the bear, and then what do you poke and run? or-
Was it? Well, I guess as I'm seeing it right now on the, I don't know, was it a YouTube chat?
No,
It on Facebook.
that was a Facebook.
I never learned how to read very well. I thought I saw somebody ask a question about our match last night. Maybe I'm crazy.
Oh no, there was a question.
Maybe it was deleted. We ended up
It
losing.
was retracted.
Yeah, we ended up losing to the Colorado team last night, and we were down really big most of the match by about 20 to 30 points the entire match. And then the second to last round, we put a couple together and got it back to the final game where we needed to win 10-6 or better. And Tony Piazza, like the extremely rude person he is, decided it would be a good time to break and run out.
Jerk.
Yeah, didn't even let us have any fun.
Right?
No fun for us. No fun.
Well, now it's moved to a jam-up baby doll tee. He would look sporty in that, I think.
You know, I do go to the gym from time to time, and my wife likes to remind me that my body is the best part of my personality, so I try to wear the tightest shirts I can.
Right? I have jam-up and cue-it-up gear, indeed.
Yeah, Rob has, I think he got a bunch of stuff from my VG10 events back in the day. I think he's got a couple sweatshirts, maybe a couple T-shirts.
And the practice room on YouTube. Wow, just realized I'm freeloading by watching and not liking. No poutine for me. That's right. Y'all, if you're jumping on the live stream, you got to make sure you like it and then share that stream. It's the unwritten rule of free streams.
Bingo. And if not, the share fairy will find you.
That's right. I'll know because you wouldn't have a sharer badge.
There it is. I didn't share it.
Nate,
I'm on it.
what are you doing?
Here, hold my beer.
Right? I mean, yeah, I got a spot for that beer, let me tell you.
Here, I'll even share it to the podcast page.
Nice.
To all 7 of my followers on Facebook.
Well, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Go like, go follow Nate's page.
Yeah, like and follow my page. or
My
I'll cry.
Lord, he keeps crying about his 7 followers, guys. Help him out.
I just want to be happy. I think I'm just shy of about 14,000 now.
Yeah, that's good.
Not too bad.
That's nothing to
Nothing to sneeze at.
nothing to sneeze at, indeed. I mean, it's nothing to get excited about, but nothing
No,
to
it's
sneeze
not,
at.
it's not like 30,000. You know.
30. We have close to 50, my friend.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you spelled 30 wrong,
Pronounced it wrong, yeah.
right?
Gore, I follow you, so there's more than me. Yeah, there's a couple.
Excuse me. If you tell me who's playing on the table, I'll hit the like button. It is all guns blazing.
And
That's who's
Infamous
playing.
5.
And the Infamous 5 doing battle. I'll even go so far as to say it's the Men's Masters 8-ball teams playing out of the Westgate Hotel, fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, for your VNEA World Pool Championships.
Easy game.
Right?
Now like it.
Yeah, right. Now like it and like it.
Man, this will not let me tag myself.
Oh, because you're a private group?
No. No, I got a quote unquote professional pool players page too that I was gonna tag and say that I'm on the comms for it.
You have a professional pool players page?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I call it that, or I guess you could
Come
call
on.
it that, but
let's call it what it is.
more or less, I just wanted to create a page that people who follow the podcast can follow my career in pool a little bit more easily. I had that request a couple times.
Don Willis says players' names. Hello. Yeah, we gathered that when you asked the question.
The guy on table one's name is Larry. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'm not sure the guy's name on the left.
Yeah, and
He's great.
this is partly due to the fact that being that this is a World Pool Championships, you get players and teams from all over the world that all conglomerate here in Vegas. And as many times as I have been here to Vegas, and alas, despite my bubbly personality, I still don't know everybody.
There's a lot of people here.
There is a lot.
Larry Romero on table one. There we go. I knew his name was Larry. I got one thing right this entire session. I don't know the guy on the left, though.
No. However, the players have made it somewhat easy on us to be able to keep track of score and so on and so forth by wearing team shirts, which for us commentators is always appreciated.
Even my team shirts?
Even your team shirts.
Sweet.
Even your on-board team shirts there. See, I said it.
I said it.
I threw up in my mouth a little bit when I did it, but I said it.
Understandable.
No, you guys. You're doing good things for the sport, and that's what matters.
I say this about Jam Up too. You guys sponsor a lot of players. You help a lot of players out, and I'm not shy about calling out industries and entities in this industry. I should really say that I do not feel give back to the game enough.
100%.
I am not shy of doing that.
Me neither. And this is, I could go on for days about what I think about other companies and so on and so forth, but I think we'll leave it just like that for now.
That's why I basically started a podcast, so I can
Yes.
just rip things apart.
Right?
It's fun. I've gone on a few rants that about 10-minute rants about different organizations across the industry.
Yeah.
I had a real good one recently about the WPA. That was fun. Oof.
I'll have to go back and
Crush
watch
them
that.
apart. I could rip them apart.
Well, and the thing is, so here's my opinion. WPA, they're attempting to do some good things for the industry, and we do need them. However,
We just need them to be competent.
well, I won't say competent. I would say this, that when you look at the entity as a whole and understand who's in charge of the entity, I think it's, in my opinion, it's simply old school ways of thinking that are not applicable today.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's the part I think that needs to change. To summarize what I think in a nutshell. And not that anybody really gives two beans what I think, but my opinions are worth the price of admission.
You got 50,000 people at least following your opinions.
Yeah, well, true enough.
Get there, get there, get there. What a shot.
What's the name of the podcast? Cue it up. The Cue It Up podcast, guys. Make sure, go on and make sure you like it. Nate and, I don't know how often Jim Telfer's on, but two really great guys. Jim and I get along pretty swimmingly, and he's just a really good guy. So is Nate. We can sit here and rib each other, all day long, but at the end of the day, they're doing good things for the billiards industry. That's what matters.
Yay. I don't know why I'm rooting for Colorado.
Wow.
Wowzers.
Right?
Why did he must have overcut that ball a little bit.
I think it wiped its feet and stood still for a second.
No, he went straight in.
He just flirted with the side pocket.
Yeah. We're just seeing the replay on it. Wowzers.
All right, Infamous 5. Let's go, boys. Oh, and another win here. 2-4-6, another 10-1.
Yeah. So this is going to be very, very, very close to being statistically over.
It very well could be. So this is game...
Oh, sorry about that, Robert. I did see that you asked that question earlier, and I forgot to answer it.
19.
The question is, how many people do we have going in our Moscone Cup group this year? We have 30 people this year. We had... we actually were up to 90 people, and then Matchroom changed the way that they do their tickets. And basically, if I was going to have that large of a group, I had to pay for the tickets immediately.
Mm-hmm.
There was no, last year we had, I think 30 people in London, and we were basically given a week to pay for the tickets. So there's a little bit of freedom as far as that goes. And now this week we basically have to, or this year we have to basically pay for them all at once, and it's 90 times $370 is not exactly easy money to collect and throw around. And there's a lot of, you'll always have that. You're 10 people in a group like that don't respond for a week, and then
Oh God, tell me about it. I'm about to go through it with Predator in the Canada Open, although I don't have to deal with that side of it. Humble opinion. Part of the problem is in the U.S. There's so many operators, suppliers, etc. Hard to tell the good from the bad. I think those guys get weeded out pretty quick.
I hope so.
Especially and I mean, especially with the bad ones, they say good news travels fast, bad news travels faster. So, I mean, those ones that aren't really doing things properly, they'll generally get got pretty quick. I mean, I've been on this on Q Sports Live for 7 years, saying exactly the same thing, guys, giving you my opinion on what's wrong with this industry and how even a guy like myself, I do have the ambition to go fix things. It just takes time, it takes support, and it takes a whole lot of money.
Bingo.
Right?
And the big the big thing that I always say is I loved using Predator as an example because I just love that company. I love Karim.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great guy. He does a lot for the industry.
Tons for the industry.
I like to take that with a company like, are you okay with me calling out companies on here?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Just
Okay.
We'll keep it a friendly call out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's take a company like Lucasi, a decently sized company that does decent amount of sales. Most people have heard of them, but can you name anything that they've given back to the industry in the last 10 years?
No.
They don't sponsor players. They don't sponsor tours. They don't sponsor events. They don't sponsor, anything really that I can think of. And if I'm wrong, I'm very happy to be wrong. And I will revise to a different company because I got plenty to choose from in this industry. And that's the point. Imagine if that extra little bit of the market was eaten up with a Q-Tech or a Predator that does give back to the industry.
Well, and I think so. I do want to expand on the positive side of that, and that's with Predator, because I don't know how much it really gets out there. And I'm sorry, guys, that we're kind of going off on a tangent, and not doing the pool thing, but I think it's important. My take on Predator is exactly as I've stated many times on Q Sports Live before. and this is why we partnered with them, is the fact that they give back in a massive way.
So
it's
much,
not
so much.
just about them sponsoring players and making sure that, they're taken care of.
They're giving away almost $1 million on their tour this year.
Yeah, 2 million.
Well, yeah, I suppose if you include Austria and Puerto Rico, and yeah, I'm talking just the American tour is
Yeah.
almost $1 million.
That's
and then
right.
you throw the Canada Open, the Austrian Open. I think are they doing an event in Germany this year? I think.
They are.
So-
Germany is actually, I was supposed to go to that as soon as this was done. Unfortunately, I can't. I got to put all my eggs in one basket and get on making sure that everything for the Canada Open is good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get said often enough, and you know Karim the same as I do. He's a very dynamic individual. If I had to choose one word to describe Karim, dynamic comes to mind. But they put 90% of their profits back into billiards, whether that's sponsoring players, added money into events, so on and so forth.
Sure.
90% of their profit goes back into the game.
Yep. And
Look
then-
at how they structure out how they do things, where they've got billiard TV. It's a live production for free. That, to me, suggests a growth model.
Yeah. Now
That's somebody I can get behind.
Now imagine if they had, an extra 15% of the market share, because I could sit here and tell you 15 different companies that I think don't do anything for the sport besides pull money out of it. And I get that you got to pay your bills. I'm not saying give all your money away. Obviously that'd be silly. But if you look at different organizations across the industry, there's just too many hands in the cookie jar. And when you have that many hands in the cookie jar, you're kind of just trying to grab what you can.
Yep.
And there is no market for sponsoring or giving back.
Well, and I think it's, if we want to talk structure of the billiards industry, believe me, this is a topic and a tangent I could go down for days,
Yeah.
right? Because there's so much wrong with this industry, and it starts with basics. Structure, for one, there is none, right? Everybody, like you said, Nate, right? Everybody's out kind of chipping away at the old block, doing their own thing. There's no structure. There's no regulatory body, which is part of the problem when you try to define a pro player. What is a pro player? Is he 720, 750, self-declared? There's no...
Is he somebody that makes it this their primary source of income? Well, then
Right.
then you could be I know a couple people that play in the 500 Fargos that are doing this full time.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Does that make you
Exactly. So there is no regulatory body, and then you need the balance of power, right? You always have to have the goods and the bads and the balance of power. So you need to have that regulatory body. Along with that, for lack of better terms or better terminology, you need the players' union and have them have a voice and a representation, right? Now you've got a balanced equation, and you can start to build things. But it goes much deeper than that. It goes way farther than that, with a 10-6 win for Infamous 5.
Wait, there's a match going on right
There's
now?
a match going on right now.
Really?
There is,
Yeah, I never thought.
right? And so, let me just put up these game scores, and then I'll get back on what we were talking about. Yep, there you go. And so it goes even deeper than that, where the IOC, or the International Olympic Committee, does recognize billiards as a sport. However, the governing controls, which would be the Gaming Commission in the U.S. And the liquor control boards in Canada, they do not recognize billiards as a sport. This is why we can't get a gaming license, right, and do raffles and so on and so forth. So if we can accomplish that, if we can start on those couple of points, put it all together, get the Gaming Commission, get the liquor control boards on side, it opens up a revenue stream where now we can start to see some money in billiards, right? Up until then, we're kind of reliant on money coming in, and it's definitely not going to come from outside sources.
We've been waiting for a savior in this industry
100%.
for the last
Yeah.
15 years, and
Yeah.
maybe we have one in Predator, maybe we have one in Matchroom, maybe we have one in both. But
I'm going to say probably not. Not from either one of them, unfortunately. And I don't mean that in a negative way. But how they're structured right now, we look at Predator, they're all about putting on the big events and the show and so on and so forth. It's not so much about regulating the industry, right? Now, Matchroom, on the other hand, they've now taken 9-ball, made it the game of the pros. They're trying to put some point structures to it. but really that's at the high end, right? And this is my issue with Matchroom. And not that we don't need them, we certainly need them. The industry needs them. But my issue is in the lack of growth model attached to their business plans. And it's very obvious, right? They take the money that they earn or put in and they reward the top 1% of the 1%, while the rest of us tune in to purchase the live stream. So to me, that doesn't suggest a very friendly
Yeah.
growth model.
And this is, yeah, I agree with that. And that's why, I love what you guys are doing, because everything that you guys do is free, right? No one's going to pay $20 a month to DAZN to watch
No,
pool if they don't care about pool. But
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is a topic. I told you, this is a topic we could go down this rabbit hole
Yeah.
for a very, very long time.
Hey, can you send me
because-
those links?
Which links?
Yeah, those ones that you're getting rid of.
I could, if you really want them. I mean, they're on here all the time, my friend. But anyway.
We get them
that's,
online too.
Yeah, that's, that's my 3.5 cents worth. That's the
Yeah.
Coles notes, right? And I could dig down deeper into every one of those different segments. And I do have answers. I do have ways that things can be done, just based on some connections that I have and so on and so forth, where, I do have a pretty good connection to a very large company, but I can't even go knock on their door. Right? They're going to laugh me out of the room
Yeah,
for
there's no- yeah,
exactly
there's
those
nothing there.
points, right? There's no structure to this sport.
No, I do feel like it's getting better, but we'll see. Is it getting better fast enough? This might be the match here. This has got to be what they're up 40 balls almost.
We can get Q sports in the Olympics, but have curling, video, bobsledding, etc.
I don't think pool's. I mean, I've had this conversation on the podcast a bunch of times. I don't think pool is worthy of the Olympics.
Not at this point,
No
because
way.
because again, right? There's no structure, right? How do you go about choosing who's going to represent a company or a country when we can't even determine who the pro player is?
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
We can't even decide who's running ourselves. Is it the
That's right.
BCA? Is it the WPA?
Yeah, yeah,
Neither one
right.
of them are interested.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, like I said, I've got a connection to a
great
very,
shot.
very. That was a really nice shot. To a very large company, and off air, I can tell you who that is. But I've got a direct line to the guys that write the checks. But I can't. They'll laugh me right out of the room.
What, they want to invest in a sweet podcast?
Look here, I got $1 in my pocket for you.
Got you $1. Oh, what a jelly roll that was. Holy buckets.
Right?
Nice little twist off that cue ball there for a straight and 8 ball. That's a big one.
10-2. That's a big win at this point.
Absolutely. The question is it too little too late?
It very well could be.
We got Tony running out here on table 1. What is the
Potential.
What do we got
15 ball down on the bottom left-hand corner.
here? 2020. So we're into the final 5 games. So what are we looking at here? There's a maximum of 50 points possible, and they're down 34 balls. So their magic number is 16. And Tony's got 4 down, so it's 12.
Pros are in the Olympics. Just look at hockey, track and yeah. But again, Gord, you look at hockey, look at track and field, look at soccer. They come out of a sport that has structure. We don't. This is my point.
I like Tony to run out here, and that's going to be the match.
Ben's over there causing earthquakes to the camera.
This is why we don't have nice things.
Right?
So now how greedy do you want to get on the 15 ball? I like just getting over to that first diamond and shoot it from distance.
Yeah. Take your lumps. Take what the table gives you. If you try to do too much, generally speaking, that's where you get got.
Well, he
Yeah,
hit it
nice
great.
shot.
He hit it great.
Yeah.
So now I like coming 2
Same
rails
type of
between
shot.
the 6 and the 8.
Yep, same type of shot.
I like trying to play the 8 ball into the side pocket. You can play it a little softer and play it into the top right, but then you bring the 6 ball into play.
Does the angle not suggest that the 6 is in play here? Don't you just slow roll this?
I'd see. I don't like slow rolling it because the 6-ball might come into play. If you run it 2 rails in between the 6 and the 8 with a little bit of outside spin, even if you run into one of those balls, you're fine.
Yeah.
You should be fine. If it kind of takes, I think it takes a little bit of the, yeah, like this. It takes away some of the bad rolls that you can get. And the 8-ball can be made from almost anywhere. So this is, he's going to look at it drawing into the 6-ball. I don't like, I just like just rolling it in. You can hit that plenty soft enough without, although I'll tell you what, this is for the match too. So maybe he doesn't want to, maybe he's just a little bit nervous.
Well, and you want to give it the be sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's coming
Be
back,
sure
taking
your
a drink.
shot. Yeah.
Oh, nope, he's not taking a drink. He's using a spitter.
The reverse of taking a drink.
Right.
He's giving one.
Yeah, he's giving a drink. Oh, jeez.
That'll be my gift for you, Nate. Once we're done here, and he said you wanted a drink. That's the one I'll get for you.
I don't want that drink.
No.
You can keep it. Scratched.
Uh-oh.
Scratched.
It's
Scratched.
Scratched.
Yep. But
Ouch.
what he does get there is 7 points. So that
He
goes
does.
off of, I think, what did I say their magic number was? 16.
Yep.
So now it's 9. And there are 2 stripes off the table over there. So now they're on to 7.
It is getting down to the wire. And I'll tell you what, I said this in the prior match for the infamous 5 guys. Love it. Love that you're supporting Jam Up. I'm pulling for you. If you're going to pull this out, it's time to come with it.
Does this mean you're going to be rooting extra hard against us?
Yeah.
Cheers,
I
pal.
root extra hard just because you're on the team.
So this is going to be extra hard.
Extra hard.
Well, I love disappointing people, so. Uh-oh. Match over. Match over. I shouldn't say that. He could drill this bank. He's going to have to bank it to the bottom left, though.
Is he looking to try to come underneath that?
Maybe. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe he's got the angle.
You're asking a lot.
He's going to be elevated to about 90 degrees on his cue.
Mm-hmm. You got to pop this in a little bit of bottom left.
But you got to hit.
Off.
Yep.
Yeah. 11's going to spoil the party.
Actually, no, I don't think it did. I think he's got it.
He might be low enough
I think he's got it.
for the kick.
Oh, I think he
Yep.
can cut it.
Oh, yeah.
I think he can cut this to the top left.
Oh, no. Look live.
No? Oh, okay, so the 9-ball is in the white.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looked real close. Oh, you almost made it.
And fired at it.
And they need
Yikes.
about, what did I say there was that 7 balls they need? So if he runs out, that's the win. But I'll tell you what, he doesn't have a great starter. He's going to have to cut that 15 into the right middle.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Travis Richardson. I'm going to do my best.
Well, and I hope everybody knows that when Nate and I are ribbing each other, it's all in good fun.
I take it
I
personal.
hope. I know, right?
I take it very personal.
Your ego's all bruised now, and
I'm going to dog every
I
ball
don't-
because I just got no confidence now. I'm going to take all my dozens of dollars I make a year and cry into them.
right? I'm gonna go spend it all in one place.
Go straight to the casino and just drop it on black.
Buffalo.
Buddy, well, I'll tell you, a buddy of mine hit that the Buffalo machine here yesterday for $1,800.
Nice. That's a good number.
Took him 40 minutes to get paid out. This casino doesn't want people gambling, apparently.
So I won't say it online, but there's one of mine.
You hit $50 million? Oh, my goodness.
No, I wish.
Dinner's on you, pal.
There's another one.
Wow, dinner's on you. All right. Where are we going?
And then there's another one.
Jesus, did you take all the monies?
And then one more.
Did you save any? Like, Oh, that's the reason that light's flickering over there.
How do you think we get these $3,000 cameras? $2,000 cameras. We don't charge anything for the stream. I got to find some way to
Right.
supplement the income. Nate should come up to the Canada Cup tournament. You mean the Canada Open tournament? Nate should come up,
All right, let's start a GoFundMe.
right?
I'll be
Can I have a GoFundMe?
yes,
Will you start one for? I'll start one for you if you start one for me.
sure.
Done.
We'll race to 10,000. Who's on Team Nate?
Oh, come on now. I might win that bet. That's a bet I'd be willing to bet.
Yeah, probably. He's still tricky. He's
It
still
is
tricky.
The 9 definitely goes. He's going to get rid of the 11 ball here, though.
I think 9 ball goes too.
9
To
does
the top
go.
right.
Yeah, top right for sure. And 11 goes. Everything goes. It's just a matter of playing shape. Which sounds really simplistic and very easy. But I assure you, being out on table number 2 in that position, knowing the cameras are on, heat's on, it's definitely not easy.
I am the ultimate choker when it comes to team events. So I understand that pressure like few others. I choke like it's my job. I wish I was kidding. I can't play hill. I can't play on the hill.
No?
No. I'll choke every time.
Stream is funded by the Jammu Apparel brothel back in Calgary.
Doesn't affect me in singles. Like I'm perfectly fine playing singles, hills, hill. But
Yeah.
if something about team events, if I get on hill, oh my goodness.
No good.
No. I will dog it. I promise you. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when.
Hey, no worries, Robert. We're just playing around. Nate's not hurting. I'm not hurting. We're doing all right.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I mean, I'm not hurting. Nate could use a little love.
I need beer. I need beer money.
He needs a beer fund.
Well, that 8 ball is going to do it. This match is going to be over with that.
I do believe so. All
Yeah.
guns a-blazing.
Don't worry. I know I owe you 5 push-ups still, but you're not going to get them until after the match.
No, that's totally fine, sir.
I'm going to go hit a couple balls and see
Yeah,
if I
by all
can't
means.
get.
Hey, listen, pal, I appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger. Make sure you come back. I know that the viewers would love to see it. I might not like it so much, but I'm willing to sacrifice
All
for
right.
them.
Anything that makes you upset, I'll do.
Hey,
Don't worry about that.
It'll upset me just a little bit.
Are they
but
still
hey,
playing
listen,
this out?
Good luck in your match. I don't know.
Did I get this wrong?
I thought it would be over.
Well, they're still playing it out. I mean, do we have are these games right? The 21-22?
No, now it's got to be 22-23.
So there's
Four
four games left.
Yeah.
The most they can get is 40 points.
Yeah. Is our score right? I thought this should be game set.
Well,
and
yeah, I
match.
guess.
Oh no, there's still 59.
Yeah, they still need 6 balls, I guess.
Six
Maybe.
balls. Yep.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because there was the magic number. I guess was. No, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I do have a math degree. That's not a joke. I do actually have a math. That's what I'm formally trained in.
Really?
Yeah, I have a degree in theoretical mathematics and computer science
No.
from the University of
Come
Wisconsin,
on.
and I still can't do simple math.
That's insane.
And now I'm a podcasting scrub.
You're a podcaster extraordinaire.
Oh, that sounds so much more executive.
I know, right? See the things that you get to learn here?
You ever see those things on Facebook that's like poorly describe what you do for a living?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I always love to say talk.
Right? Yeah.
I talk.
I talk. And sew. Well, I don't sew. Somebody somewhere sews.
And I buy.
Yes.
Somebody somewhere.
In a land far, far away.
What is gonna do? What is he gonna do with this 4 ball?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, and the 2 ball, I guess. Yeah.
2 and 4 just in jail. Oh, you just had one of your fans flip on you.
Oh, God, you're dead to me. You are dead to me, Gord.
Right? That's it.
Unless we win.
Then you're welcome back.
Yeah, and then we can be friends again.
Right? Nice open shot onto the 2, but really hampered by the 8 ball. Unless it's the 4. That's the 4 ball.
Yeah, that's the 4 ball.
Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Probably not a good thing when I'm trying to dissect it. Tables.
The big question is whether or not the 6 is going to pass the 13.
I don't think it will, but is it in that position where you can kind of roll it through the 13 ball? It's a tough shot
I mean,
because
to be
13's
honest,
kind of on the one side of the pocket.
I don't think so. But I think even if it is, I feel like at this point in the match, like you're giving them one more ball. I mean, you have to do it. I guess I get that, but every single ball is so important.
Yeah, at this stage
when
of the
they
game,
only
for
need
sure.
when they only need 7 to win.
Oh,
And that's the match, seemingly. Gord.
That's,
I don't want to be a Benedict. So I always found the easiest way to be a Benedict Arnold is just to bet. So just bet on our team, and then you'll obviously have to root for us.
right.
You know?
That's it.
That's what I always do. Sometimes I'll do that. Like if I'm actually going to a sporting event, I'll put a big bet on the team that I want to lose, so that if they do win, I get the opportunity to say, well, they lost, but I just made $200, so
Right.
sweet. And then if they lost, didn't care. I want them to lose to begin with.
That's it.
I'm betting the
Sounds like
Warriors tonight for that reason.
Sounds like a tried and true system, sir.
It works for me, you know? It just works for me.
Did he get a little bit too funny on this 13, on that left table?
I don't think so. I think you can just roll up.
For some reason, it looks. Oh no, he
Yeah.
did perfect. I thought he was going more into the 11 if he was to straight roll up.
So now the question is, how much of a stroke do you put on this 11?
Not much. I just want to tag that left rail. Do I have to use the 6 here?
I would, yeah. Well, I think he's going to have to stroke it pretty good to. I think he's going to try to go forward. But I don't like that.
I don't want
like
to
drawing.
put 2 heat.
Okay,
That's
he's good.
perfect.
He just dipped his cue into it.
Yep. That was a perfect shot because I think if you try to power that, you might end up below that 6 ball. Because sometimes that spin doesn't grab too well off that rail. At least that's my luck.
I'm seeing this comment by the practice room. Great shot, Adam.
It's like you read my mind there, practice room.
Let's see, 0. That's a 10-0 over on the left. You can update that one for
Oh, yes,
Infinus
you can.
5. Oh, what a great shot. But he's going to have to get a good roll out of this. He's going to have to open up that, it looks like the 10 ball.
I'll wish him good luck and then put a thumbtack on his chair and stuff.
I'm going to come over. Oh, what?
What?
Oh,
What? What?
Oh, that's a genius shot.
Genius.
I never saw that shot. That's genius. What a sneaky bugger.
That is too sneaky.
What
Wow.
a sneaky bugger. Just give up the foul. I don't think I've ever
And
actually
that's
seen
game.
that happen. Yeah, that's
That's
it.
game, set,
Yeah, that
match.
was a 7, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen. That's genius. I like that.
Wow.
Sneaky bastard.
Right? Why break it out? Just take the foul and go in.
I like it. Why? Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to go hit
That's
some
awesome.
balls. I
Hey.
appreciate you having me on.
Hey, anytime, brother. Our door's always open.
All right, off I go.
Until
Nobody
I-
laugh at me, okay?
Right, until I lock it after you leave. There you go, guys. It is all guns blazing, getting the victory. Sorry about that, just had to cough. So all guns blazing, getting the victory here. Really, really great job by them. Infamous 5, again, nothing to hang your heads about. I thought you guys played amazingly well throughout the entire event. A couple of odd rolls here and there, some hard lines. You guys will learn from that, come back even stronger next year. So nothing to hold your heads low about. I think you're amazing young men and lots of talent, lots of things to look forward to in the future for you. So with that being said, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. I didn't put this up while Nate was on with us, but the Viewer Advantage Sweepstakes, it's back. Head on over to cslipl.com, pick yourself up a couple of tickets. As soon as you land on that website, click on the shop button and get yourself in the draw. So it is for 2 beautiful Jacoby custom cues. The first ticket that we pull, you will get the choice of either the wrap or the wrapless. Whichever you choose, that's the one you get. We're then going to pull another ticket. That ticket gets whatever cue is remaining. So make sure you get over there, get yourself a couple of tickets. This is how we support ourselves. And if you're in Canada, you can also e-transfer if you prefer. qsportslive@gmail.com. Do keep in mind tickets are $26 Canadian each, as they are $20 US. So with that being said, we're going to shut down, restart, get another match locked, loaded, ready to go for you. On behalf of myself, Nate Minham, Ben Francis, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, we appreciate you tuning in, everybody. Don't go far. We'll be back here in a jiff.